People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News. First thing that is popping in the news. There's a popular song and some lyrics of the song goes something like this. Swallowfield is going to be the battlefield. Now people, if you know anything about Swallowfield, it was one of the most serious places in a Jamaica volatile communities. However, it kinda calmed down. The latest incident that occurred that everybody knows about is an incident that occurred last year, maybe 2021, in which a youth named Robert Fletcher lost his life. This is Robert Fletcher right here on your screen. Just to give you a reminder, Robert Fletcher was at his business establishment, a place called Travelers Restaurant, when it is said that a youth from the neighborhood who was trying to extort him, tell him to turn over him legal firepiece and want all sorts of money on a monthly, weekly basis. That money, that firepiece was not forthcoming. The youth name live a couple of lanes down from the restaurant. His name is Richie. So therefore, Richie got some people from Spanish Town. Richie blaze up Robert Fletcher. Richie take away himself. Now I am going to tell you about the incident and I know that you're going to remember. There was a big shootout right in front of Devon House, in which the Popo basically rolled upon a vehicle with the gunmen that pretty much took away Roberts and was trying to get away right in front of Devon House. Police blaze them up, couple of them get hit, couple of them lose them life right in the car. The Popo run down one of the gunmen, him run across the street, across from the YMCA in a place called Abbey Court. Abbey Court is a apartment, big name apartment from back in the days. Them catch them right there, so. So therefore, that was the most recent incident known to everybody in Jamaica. Pretty much it was buzzing all over social media. Now people, here is the story. If you look at your screen right now, this is the actual restaurant. Travelers Restaurant being demolished by the state, by the city. And this is why the restaurant was demolished. Pretty much, when Robert's father owned that building, he pretty much built across the gully. Based on the building code, you cannot do that. So therefore, the building was in violation. Now people, Robert's father also lost his life in that vicinity of the restaurant a couple of decades ago. He was also taken out. Don't know the details of that. However, this family seems to be cursed. Seems them have some sort of gozon upon them, or seem to be marked for DEATH. So people, follow me. Couple of decades ago, the father lost his life at the hands of gunmen right there in a Swallowfield by the business that he built. The building was another business, different name, couple of decades ago. Fast forward 2011 or so, an ex-brother of Robert, the son of the father, him named Martin. This is Martin's picture on the screen right here. He lost his life at the hands of extortionists once again in a Swallowfield. Fast forward, the most infamous recent incident that everybody knows about. Robert Fletcher once again lost his life. So people, follow me. The father lost his life at the hands of gunmen. Don't know if the father was involved, was any sorts of shatter. Don't know the details of that. The brother take over the business, take over the building. Extortionist take him to. About a decade after, the brother Robert lost his life also. So therefore, 3 family members. And then people, as if it was not bad enough, the building get lit down by the city. So therefore, the moral of the story to all of this is that these streets, these garrison, don't love anybody. These streets, these garrison, don't respect anybody. It was bad before. However, with these new breed of gunmen, thief, criminal, extortionists, them no respect any sorts of OG, any sorts of elder. Them no care if this man locked down the place from back in a woy days, 2000 back to 1970, 80, 90, does not matter. They respect absolutely nobody. Now people, like me tell you, in the latest incident, the person that was responsible for that is named Richie. Richie called in some people from Spanish Town and them try extort the youth Roberts, and because they did not get the money, did not get the toll, them pretty much take away Roberts. The whole family basically lose them life right because of that same place, Swallowfield, right because of that same building in Swallowfield. 74, Old Hope Road to be specific. So people, me just show you. These new breed of gunmen, they don't care about any sorts of legacy. They don't care about any sorts of history. Them mama, them papa, not tell them, say, listen, certain people you cannot violate. Certain people should get some sort of immunity. Certain people are untouchable. No, these new goons don't think like that. They think that whenever you have any sorts of stripe, you have any sorts of legacy, whenever them take that stripe from you, it makes them a better man. So therefore, everybody is trying to outdo the next one. Everybody is trying to commit some sorts of very despicable acts against everybody in them neighborhood. And if them tell you say them want the money, them want extortion money, because them want to sit down every day and crush out all sorts of weed in them and miggle, and then you don't give them now make it slide. They want to send a message. They want everybody to know, say, listen, we're serious about the thing. So therefore, own and pay, them definitely cannot stay. And that applies to just about anybody. So this is my advice to people. I understand that whenever you come from a place, you feel as if it is your obligation, it is your duty, your civic duty to build back up your community. However, you cannot love who don't love you. You cannot respect who don't respect you. You cannot tame these new goons nowadays, them 2.0 goons, shatter, whatever you want to call it nowadays, because they have no sorts of ethic. They have no sorts of moral. They don't care about the history. They don't care about your legacy. Them not care, say, listen, this man did run off the place. This man make the place known. No, people, this man can DEAD just like the dog in the street. So me just say, if you come from the garrison and you feel like, say, it is the right thing to do to go back and build up on people. I am not trying to tell people to left which part them come from and not build back up their community. However, you are doing it at the risk of losing your life, because it was not like it was back in the days. People no respect SHIT, none at all. Any and everybody are an equal opportunity target. It no matter if you're granny, grandfather, dog, post, pregnant, whoever, you can get it to. Point blank and period. So people, me just say, it is easier said than done for people to just pack up and leave. because they don't have any sorts of option. However, if you have an option, if you have the money, if you can go somewhere else and start over, build a better life outside of the community in which you feel obligated, you feel patriotic, I would advise you to do so, because you can't help those that don't want to help themselves. And the truth and the fact is that sometimes you cannot be the captain of that ship. Sometimes you see the ship a sink. You have to just jump off and left want to bring it down. You cannot save everybody. However, your obligation, your priority is to save yourself, save your family. Make sure that your family, well-being, health, and most importantly, life is saved. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.